chance to talk to one of the pilots that escaped back here, so I took it. Apparently, 2 of our planes took the enemy on alone. They covered the Allies so they could retreat. The hell kind of idiot does a thing like that? The last pilot to land back at the base was that scrawny anarchist dude. He always had this dumb grin on his face, like he didn't give a damn about whatever he did to get thrown in here with the rest of us. Was he the one who went gung-ho? I bought him a drink later. After the usual small talk, I turned the topic around to the mission. For an anarchist, he struck me as a bit weird. Nothing like what I expected. He talked a mile a minute and kept going on and on about library books. Not encyclopedias, those cheesy adventure novels you read in high school. Nothing against those. I like a good story myself once in a while. But I wasn't here to talk books.
I remember that day well. Amidst the swirling clouds, the fighter squadron was trying to help its allies reach safety.
He's pretty foolish, isn't he?
I thought so too. Suddenly, a highly skilled enemy fighter squadron appeared and began picking them off at the edges. One by one, they fell right out of the sky.
Although, I guess there was nobody around that was even more foolish to go to their aid then. So you simply watch things unfold from a distance.
Yeah. I mean, who would have ever thought that I'd just go and follow him straight into the enemy squadron like that?
After what felt like decades, I finally got to the info I was looking for. He wasn't the guy. He said he was just following his wingman's lead and managed not to die somehow. The hero on this mission was the new guy. The one that killed Harling. How did you feel?
I'm still kind of shaken up, actually. But you know, I do feel a certain sense of pride, too.
He really is foolish, isn't he?
Yep, he sure is.
I went to the hangar to have myself a closer look at Trigger's plane. I knew that burnt smell. That's what happens when an engine's been driven to its limit. This pilot was a hot dog. From now on, I was going to keep my eye on this idiot. From a distance, though. I didn't want to get too tight with someone who was a better pilot than my dad. Even so, I decided to give this guy's plane a little bit of the old Avril magic touch. He needed all the help he could get.
Attention! If you disobeyed orders in the previous mission, line up over there. You won't disobey a second time. Do not test my patience. The biggest threat to our forces is the enemy's enormous swarm of drones. In order for our forces to penetrate deep into Erusian territory, we'll need to clear a path. You will destroy the enemy's fuel plant. HQ has found evidence that fuel is being moved intermittently inland from a refinery at the harbor in Artiglio. It's likely they're supplying fuel for the various drone bases. Those of you whose food privileges were taken away already know how this goes. We silence the drones by taking their fuel. Enter via the estuary, take out their AA, destroy the fuel points on both sides of the river and their oil tankers. Remember, you're not bona fide military. You're expendable.
Wracks. Stand by at the front.
Champ went down crying like a baby. I knew he was all bark and no bite. A coward. You don't want to talk, running off with your tail between your legs. I wasn't running away, I was retreating. Well, I can't say I blame you. It was hell out there. Man, I'm not in the mood for this shit today. I'm gonna blow stuff up to let off steam. Target in sight. I see a lot of oil tanks. Boats, all warships. Plenty of buildings, too.
Destroy everything in sight.
I appreciate the simplicity of the operation. You don't look like military.
You think you look anything like military?
Mark 2.
Spear 15 locked.
Goes well and truly started.
Damn! That's what I call fireworks.
Yeah!
I've got more bad news. The megastorm in Nessa 2 that formed a few days ago is approaching our AO.
No time to smell the roses then. A fighter pilot needs to fight. Missions like this are too easy.
Another one's popped. Take this.
Burn, bitches!
Are you guys all nuts? I thought at least one of you was here. Someone help me out here. This beat's being stuck in the panel bay.
Vehicle down.
Kill on target confirmed.
Target struck. He's still alive, though. Target acquired.
Nickel.
Oil tank! Shit! There's no way we can extinguish it!
Spear 15 Fox 2.
Attack missed. Enemy has a lock.
Nickel.
Spear 15 locked on.
Nickel.
Nessa 2 entering AO in 3 minutes.
Shit, we're out of time. It's like watching a fireworks display.
Nickel.
Burn, baby, burn.
Nickel.
Stuck on
I
there.
don't know if they're keeping you there, but it's all ashes now.
In position behind Bandit.
The enemy's got a lock!
Trigger, here's a quietly plugging away. Think you're the only sane one here?
Warthog was right. We're no proper military. Enough with the holier-than-thou attitude. I belong in the penal unit. Trigger, you belong here even more than I do. It's all about where you're from.
Jackpot, Trigger's full of oil.
Get the ships out of here before they blow up.
Look at that oil, just burn up the sea.
Target down.
Enemy missile inbound, evading.
Nickel.
Fox 2,
Nickel.
I'm hit, but still fighting.
Nickel.
Attacking from behind my target. Someone help me out here. People are trapped this time.
Hey, Trigger, why do you think this stupid war keeps dragging on?
Here he goes.
It's all because countries exist. Missile in the air! Heads up! Shouting that and throwing a rock is what got me in here.
Well, you have free meals and a warm bed. You should thank our good citizens.
Protect the fuel storage. That's what the anti-air guns are for.
Hostile has a lock!
Spear 15 rifle. Dust cloud is entering the area of operations. Finish your work if you want to stay out of solitary. 1 minute remaining.
Trigger eliminated target.
Spear 15, you're hit.
Just got everything unloaded. Target acquired. Spear 15, missile, evade.
30 seconds remaining.
Nickel. Nickel.
Attack missed.
Nickel. Nickel.
Someone snuck up on you, numbskull. traps like this any day.
Megastorm Nessa 2 is about to arrive.
Right. Bring out the trucks. Make sure the routes are split. Take every drop of fuel you can carry.
It looks like some oil tankers loaded with oil got away.
Ammunition
HQ saw
zero.
them on satellite. Burned down everything that turns up.
Why are they popping on and off of radar?
Sand clouds. Sand breaks up here and there. That's when radar picks them up. If you detect something, strike fast.
Staring at my radar and trolling? This is not my style.
Even in sand, you can lock on if you get close enough.
Are you sure you can trust that intel?
Easy for you to say. Target is annihilated.
You guys do whatever you want. I'm going off by myself. Okay, if you think that's for the best. Got one on radar. Moving. They pave desert highways nicely, you know? People drive fast to avoid bandits in the desert.
Nothing but sand and rock. Nice place to build a prison.
We can toss you in it as soon as it's up. Spare 2, count. Where the hell do you think you're going? You're approaching Erusian territory. Return.
Just following orders to find tankers. So how about you go chew on a bone? We don't run out of gas, right?
They've got trailers full of fuel.
Trucks don't run on jet fuel. I heard diesel engines can.
Quit yapping and hunt down your targets.
Can't see the highway unless you get way down.
Bastards picked a hell of a place to hide.
Spare squadron, a new enemy is approaching. Bearing 350 from the reference point.
They're coming from the north. Did they pick up Count's aircraft? Wait a sec, don't go blaming me.
They appear to be Erusian drones.
More UAVs? Why are they always after us?
The mission stays the same. Destroy the tankers.
There's no way we can chase the damn tankers now. They're coming.
You're out of your goddamn mind.
A cat doesn't have enough lives to carry out your orders.
Do your duty and take out the tankers. Tanker truck destroyed. Make sure you wipe them all out.
Take that.
Eyes like a jackal, Trigger.
Missile.
More people stick with time than I thought. Stick with Trigger and you'll make it. That's how I'm still alive.
Missile. Missile. Caution. Pull up. Caution. Missile. 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 Missile.
UAVs are in the way. Take them out.
Have you
Missile.
forgotten what happens to deserters? I'll send you out to dig up landmines with your bare hands.
Not sticking around. You know why that political offender jackass is still alive, don't you?
Trigger?
Higher chance of living with him.
Vehicle down. The rising smoke marks their graves.
Nice sentiment, Bad Dog.
Pushing on H115.
Trigger took down a UAV.
That dumbass is at it again. Now's our chance for a tree